Dun, 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 dun.
I'm an ultimate spy.
Dun, 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 dun.
And I'll see how y'all are.
Here we go.
Welcome, folks, to the Garbage Juice Fantasy Football Draft episode.
We got one of those situations, right?
Dun, 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 dun.
Already considered arguably the GOAT.
Building the perfect fantasy football draft strategy is all about thinking multiple moves ahead. While your league mates are playing checkers, you should be playing chess. When your buddies are planning on a draft going exactly as planned, you will prepare for things going wrong and have contingency plans. The fundamental idea of a perfect draft isn't getting every player you think you must have. It is about building the best roster given the circumstances. Mike Tyson once said, "Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth." Hey folks, we're doing a football sports episode here.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're starting things off. I am on the clock here momentarily. We're simulcasting right now. We have a recording of the show number 63, while me, Ryan, myself here, involved in a Guys from Work fantasy football league. I joined in last year. I had an incredible year. I did really well on all my picks.
We know what time it is.
Now we are at the base of the shaft of the long dick that is NFL football, the biggest dick in sports. And I just want to raise my glass to NFL football. Cheers to all the listeners out there that are going to be doing their draft this week. Let's check out some of the top picks.
Breece Hall, Jamar Chase, Brian Robinson, Mark Andrews, Trey McBride, Dalton Kincaid, Tyreek Hill, Chase Brown, Tony Pollard, Jaden Daniels, Trevor Lawrence, Tua Tagovailoa, Dontavian Wicks, Christian Watson, Darnell Mooney. Man, this is hard. Chase Brown, Pat Freiermuth, Jalen Warren, Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Josh Palmer, Babakagi, Brian Thomas.
So far in this draft, we are in the middle of pick number 10 out of 14 teams, and we're going to go 16 rounds.
Wow. That is just a fuck ton of picks.
Who goes number one?
Christian McCaffrey, obviously.
Christian McCaffrey, San Francisco running back. Dystopian San Francisco. They still have an NFL team. They haven't sold it to China yet. And or traded away in some kind of insider trading, only available members of the house.
Elon Musk, he's taking X out of San Francisco, and the city officials are saying good riddance. They're happy he's taking thousands of jobs out of San Francisco due to numerous reasons.
The vile, evil Democratic National Party just had their convention this past week.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is DJ Cassidy, and I'd like to welcome you all to the Democratic National Convention roll call. Now we're going to pass the mic from state to state so that all our voices are heard all around the nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here tonight to officially nominate Kamala Harris for president. Five, get loud, another round of shots. DNC, turn out for what? Turn out for what?
Indiana welcomed me into its heart as soon as I married Christine Harrell from Rolling Prairie. And that's before I lived in Hawkins or played the littlest player with the biggest heart at the University of Notre Dame, Rudy. I want what's best for Indiana, and that means electing Kamala Harris, the first woman president of the United States of America.
Greetings from Louisiana, Mr. Secretary. My name is Wendell Pierce, and I'm a proud son of Louisiana. And Louisiana is about family, and I'm surrounded by my family of the delegates of Louisiana.
New York, 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 New York.
I'm Eva Longoria from Corpus Christi, Texas, home of Selena Quintanilla, and I'm here to introduce native Texan Cecile Richards.
The D, Nazi C.
To speed things up, CD Lamb, Dallas wide receiver, went second overall. Brees Hall, running back for the New
From the
York
New York
Jets.
Football Jets. Mhm.
Jamar Chase, wide receiver, Cincinnati.
Who I think is holding out, by the way. So I think that was an auto draft, actually.
Bijan Robinson, probably a lot of home cooking fans there wanting to get themselves a part of the Dirty Birds, the Atlanta Falcons. CJ
CJ Stroud,
Stroud, friend of the show.
Patrick
Um,
Mahomes, Tyreek Hill.
Houston quarterback there, CJ Stroud. A lot of upside. And here
Patrick
we go.
Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes, Tariq Hill, Amon-Ra
Ra.
St. Brown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Justin Jefferson,
Justin
AJ Brown,
Jefferson.
and Saquon Barkley, Philadelphia running back. I am on
Is
the clock
AJ
right
Brown
now.
that good?
I am
Is
currently
AJ?
on the clock. I have 1 minute to decide. I don't
Well, it
want.
depends who number 13 goes for here.
Okay, 13's on the clock. My mistake, folks.
Do you know what the scoring is in this league?
It's
There's a little button that says rules over there. That might give you some insight to what they are.
where's that? Where do we see that? Rules, league manager, league scoring type, head-to-head points, point per reception.
So what's your name here? Mahomes?
Holmes, because last year I had Patrick Mahomes, and he
And
turned
he
out
was
to
meh.
not be a great fantasy performer every one of his big point weeks.
All right.
Do we get the audio in there?
That's your time to shine.
All right. Garrett Wilson, Puka Nakua, Jameer Gibbs, Kyrene Williams, Isaiah Pacheco.
Oh, you could go for Etienne. You could go Jacksonville first.
Jacksonville,
Travis Etienne
baby.
is still
Jacksonville.
on the board. You got
all
two
the
in a row.
way.
You got two picks in a row.
Here we go. Travis. That's a solid stone cold lock, folks. That's right. 14th picker overall.
Garbage juice. Stone cold lock.
Do you go running back, running back? I think you go running back here. Maybe
That might be the best thing.
like a Derrick Henry or a Kyron Williams. This is a young starter in Los Angeles. I think Jameer Gibbs had a great year. Look, any of those guys, you can't go wrong, but running backs win leagues, don't they?
They do. They do, folks. We've been saying it for years. If you take every running back in the league, your opponents won't have one. Now I have 35 seconds here before I make my pick. And will I make my league wait for me to finish my little soapbox speech here? Yes, I will.
Yes.
The hoarding of running backs can create such a power vacuum. The inequality will be insurmountable. The rest of your league will fail flat on their face. God, I want to go Derrick Henry, Baltimore.
I mean, Kyron Williams would be a good pick too. You know,
All right, we'll
either
do
way.
that. Yeah, did I get it? Yeah, at the nick of
Yes.
time.
He was very good last year.
Okay, I like that pick.
Very good.
It's okay to go young.
Derrick Henry's getting old.
He is getting old.
Can you scroll down here? Let's see where the picks are going right now. Jameer Gibbs went right away. Oh, no, Garrett Wilson, then Jameer Gibbs. I think we might have some folks on auto draft right now.
Yep,
Quite a
yep.
few, actually.
Yeah. I think what we'll notice is after maybe round 5, people will get bored with the draft. And to fill us in a bit here, listener, this is the ESPN Disney-owned operation, fantasy field of the ESPN website. You log into ESPN, you got to redirect to a fantasy hub. You got to find yourself football. You got to get maybe 13 of your bestest buds around to get yourself a league going. And then you can, do some.
12 is enough. 10, you can do. Well, 12 is the best. 12 is good.
You don't need 14 people in a league. 14 is, it starts to spread thin. There is probably a magic number there that ends up working out a little better for competition. And last year, this league ended up being pretty competitive. The few people that didn't check in had the kind of teams that you just didn't have to change. And they still won games, which is super annoying when that happens.
Ryan, you're in a position in this draft where you're the last pick in the snake. So you get to pick two in a row, but there's huge gaps between you getting to pick those two, like 30 something picks in between that.
I have arguably 2 round 1 picks. My next 2 picks could end up being 5th rounders as the way that they perform.
Yeah.
It's a toss up.
But fantasy football is all about the steals. It's all about the sleepers, right? The guys that no one thought would be good, that by luck, divine chance, they turn out to be very good. Because it's not something that you can predict year after year after year, despite what some people may tell you.
Right.
You really just got to get lucky with the sleeper. Is there a buy-in to this league?
I think they might have mentioned something. I can't remember.
Ryan's in for a $2,000 fantasy football league.
I mean, these guys
Probably not.
are they gambling in life? Maybe they I don't know, none of them are wealthy, so I don't have to worry about like $1,000 buy-in. This could be like a $20 league, which is okay. I could afford that.
Perfectly fine for a lifetime of entertainment. Are you doing any other leagues, Ryan?
This is it. Of course, the Garbage Juice League, that goes on every year.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
Man, we almost lost a few competitors in that league this past year. We dodged a bullet.
DJT is in the league as well as Kamala Harris. Quite a few. RFK actually just came around and said, just like he's joining the Trump campaign, he's joining the Garbage Juice Fantasy Football League.
Oh, get out! Those promises.
Poor guy. So much to say.
Beautiful voice there.
He has so much to say and just not the voice to do it.
What if it's from smoking cigarettes and he just doesn't want to admit it? He's the type of rich guy that could hide such rumors.
Possibly. Have you seen his family coming out? And they throw him under the bus.
They don't like him. Yeah,
they hate him.
Yeah, he is. I mean, people comment about being the black sheep of a family. They don't like this guy, which makes it all that much more funny.
They did a political ad for Joe Biden. Did you ever see it?
Of course they did. You don't go against the party. See what happened to his uncle and his dad? Yeah. And you know what? Maybe it's like what happens with children of men that go to war, war hero guys. You know, the sons will only feel like actually validated if they, I don't know, conquer another army or die in battle. Maybe that's where Robert Jr. is inadequate to the success and sins of his father. All right, so starting off really
the
well
the Democrats are like ready to kill him right now.
It was going to be very helpful for the Democrats with an RFK on the ballot, because that's going to take from a lot of Trump supporters.
Oh, yeah. Well, he gets to actually affect more of the world when he does this rather than actually running a presidential election.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get enough support that you can get the other party to promise things to you, you have a very good shot of running some very important organ of the largest company in the world, the United States government.
Hey!
Look at this. Cooper Kupp still on the board. Is he hurt or something?
Cooper Kupp is on the board, and we're gonna go ahead and draft him, folks. This will be my 3rd overall pick.
Is he not
wide receiver?
Anymore? How is he so poorly ranked?
So that's filling out my team nicely here. I got 2 running backs and a wide receiver.
Etienne, Williams, Kupp.
I have the roster space
Balls
to start a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, a flex player, a defense, and a kicker.
Very traditional. Very traditional.
Traditional, yeah. A lot of you out there will be very familiar with that format.
I actually like Kenneth Walker in this slot because it gives you three really good starting running backs and Cooper Cup. Uh, that to me looks like a good team.
Kenneth Walker is a starting running back.
I'm almost positive of this. You still have 40 seconds.
I like that idea too. I did not know if he was or not, and I'm kind of assuming with the ESPN site's 40th overall ranking that Kenneth Walker the third might be in a split scenario with that team.
He's a high end RB2 with RB1 upside. Him being available is these guys sleeping right now.
Okay,
He is a starter.
we're doing it. Drafting. And my running back squadron. Etienne Jr., Williams, and Walker.
With Cooper Cup as your wide receiver in a 14-man league, these guys are sleeping.
All the running backs, different bye weeks. That's a great outlook as well.
Great outcome. You can cycle these guys.
The only thing better than a well spaced out bye week is every player on this with the same bye week. And then you could just count that week off.
You can just lose a week. You're not going undefeated.
You can lose a week instead of slowly bleeding out throughout the season. And we're looking at our board here. I'm
There's
counting
about
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7. I'm pretty sure half the people aren't here right now in this draft.
No, they're working. They're drunk. And they're still looking at their phone trying to log in.
These are your coworkers you're talking about,
Yeah,
trying
my
to figure out how to
beloved
get the ESPN app open.
Comrades.
You have to download the fantasy app, not the ESPN app. Okay, they're
It's
different
too
apps.
confusing. This is a different. Just take me to the thing.
Sunday Night Football, everybody watch it!
This is America. This is America.
Did you say you're
This is America. This is America.
I'm working on the
This is
22nd,
America.
23rd, maybe 24th.
This is America.
Nothing.
25th, night of the 25th.
Yeah, baby. Let's do that.
That's when I'm coming.
The night of the living garbage.
Should we set up? Should we rent a podcast studio and do our cast live
Oh, yeah.
for like an hour?
Cheetahs downtown.
Strippers and did they do a podcast studio in a strip club?
That has to exist.
Did I just invent something? Did we just invent something?
Yes. If not here, then California. Sodom and Gomorrah of our present time.
Gavin Newsom has been sending some zingers out there recently. I've seen a lot of videos on him.
He's thirsty for the spotlight.
He put out some type of maybe it was a tweet or some type of communication where he said that he's had enough with the homeless situation, and then there was like video of him kind of walking around some underpass in California cleaning up a homeless encampment.
Yeah, I feel like I saw something about that. Or just a headline, maybe just an image.
He's been admitted, I guess he kind of admitted that all California's failed policies have led to the situation that it's in.
You know, if you're a wealthy person, the last thing you want to have to contend with is homeless. It's the last thing you want. It's like kind of inevitable.
Do you contend with the homeless on a regular basis?
Not really. I mean, sometimes I work downtown.
Yeah, that's downtown Atlanta, definitely.
But you hear the horror stories of California, you think, well, it's definitely not that bad here. And I think that's a safe assumption. It's not that bad here.
You don't have a bunch of like fucking fentanyl uh camps and people shitting in the street. What is it when people are all bent over on ketamine?
See, I have seen that downtown, but that, like, I don't know if that's specifically homeless or maybe just you had to go and there's not a lot of toilets around.
Hard to tell these days. There's there's certain cultures where that is an acceptable thing to do if you need to go on the street, in the trash can, wherever.
Yeah, I brought this up on the show before. No politician is willing or ready to take on an official position of, anything besides like, we got to bear mace these fools. We got to bomb their encampments. And we need to send them all back to California. Even politicians in California, I think that's where they think they're going to send them. No one's taken on the position to, I don't know, correct the problem. So we'll just keep seeing more of this confused message by mayors, governors, party loyalists, and the DNC. What is he saying when he's out there for the photo op, picking up the trash, making a hard stance in the headline that someone's got to do something about this? I don't know, bro. Maybe you got to do something. Maybe that's like your job. I don't know. It's not an easy answer. Kind of not hard to imagine an economy that does continue to force people out of living. So any individuals unstable.
I saw some of your friends from the RCA, the Revolutionary Communists of America. They were hanging out with Vivek Ramaswamy at the DNC.
Oh, I think I saw a brief clip about that. You have that video?
To Chicago, where we're going to be at the DNC. They tell me it's the Lion's Den. A lot of protests out there. Should be fun. Yeah. So just watch your back today. I'll do the same. We'll have some fun. Let's do it. All right, guys. Just got to Chicago. Let's see what these protests are all about. Press conference. We got to be there now to get on time. So should be a fun day. Let's go. Hey guys. Here at the Trump International Hotel outside of the DNC in Chicago. Should be pretty fun here. We're doing a press conference in the little ballroom here that'll kick off, I think, a pretty eventful day. Let's see how it goes. I said we're going to be best off as a country if we have two competing visions for the future of the country. I don't think we're getting that right now. I think Kamala Harris has refused to take principled or clear policy stands. And the more we have a policy debate, are you going to agree with everything Donald Trump says? No. Am I going to agree with everything Kamala Harris says? No. But are we going to be better off as a country if we can have that open debate? I do think so. So that's part of why I made the trip today. Classic Chicago deep dish. Don't want to miss that for the short few hours we have here. That'll be pretty good. Probably needs to be paired with the workout.
Is a couple minutes away from a Fox News hit. We're going to leave the studio. You've seen us in the studio the entire week. We're going to leave the studio and we're going to wander around the DNC. We're not going to be able to carry all of this live because he's going to have to go on Fox. But after that, we're going to go into the DNC convention and we're going to go live. Now, the reason we're doing this in the studio right now is you never know what happens there. It's going to be hectic. Let's just say that. Yeah. It's going to be hectic.
I haven't been there yet. Yeah.
So we're not sure how well that's going to go. We're going to do our level-headed best to just go live and let it rip, right? And take you guys with us into the DNC conventions.
How are you? Yeah, just take one from there. Take one from there.
I love you guys. Oh my God.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you. All right, let's do it. Cool. We'll head over to the protest then.
All right.
I think an interesting question for some of these folks is actually just to get in their headspace. Their main issue is they're against the Israel war in Gaza. That's like their thing.
It depends on the group. There are a ton of different groups.
Are they? Okay, like I'm trying to get a sense for how uniform that really
There are
is.
a lot of different groups. Obviously, the Palestinian protesters are big. There's
Yeah.
a big time. There's a lot of crony capitalism protesters, though.
Thank you. All right,
What's up, guys? We are here at the DNC convention at a little park across the street.
So
there's some
park
protests.
across the street where there's a protest. I'm curious about the protests. It's fascinating. It's actually we were at the RNC and there were
no protests.
No protests like this. So I'm getting a sense for whether this was. I'm actually really curious how centered this is going to be around the Israel-Gaza issues versus broader social concerns, and whether there's weirdly some common ground from remixing all of this. So
if you're an anti-war protester,
I think if you're an anti-war protester,
there's no excuse for supporting Kamala Harris or Joe Biden. Regime.
Yeah, I agree. So I think if we're against war, let's actually be against war. Somebody else just asked me this. The beauty of America is that you get to express yourself openly, as long as somebody else gets to in return, if you do it peacefully. So violence is never acceptable at a protest like this, but if you're doing it peacefully, that's the beauty of this country.
What's it say?
Trump was right about
Trump was
So even if you don't like me, you're free to express yourself, and I wanted to show up and say that, you know what, for any difference we might have, if we share that in common, we're at least good as Americans.
You get some love. You get some love. It's gonna ruin your rep, dude.
It's national unity, man. You're walking through. All right, this should be fun.
We're gonna roll, man. We're rolling.
You know, I've got to tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Agree, disagree on opinion, but be able to have the vigorous debate without the name calling, you know? So he says, this guy, Donald Trump's going to be long gone, but this guy's going to be here for 50 years. He's a demagogue. It's frightening. After that, we get a spate of death threats, right? I don't engage in rhetoric that gets other people in danger of bodily harm, but I do think that if somebody's going to, even if you didn't intend to provoke that kind of ire on my family, yeah, in that week it landed with me. Now, at the same time, do I want to set a good example for people in this country of what discourse looks like? I do. And in the heat of a presidential campaign, and I've been open about this since I left the campaign as well, my competitive spirits, you know, sometimes stop us from being able to have the level of discourse we want. But our country is better off if we have candidates who tell us what they actually believe. I think it will be a loss for American democracy if we get through this entire election without knowing what Kamala Harris's stated economic plans are, stated plans are for border policy, stated plans are for foreign policy, and yet that's exactly where we are now. So I have a challenge tonight. I made it this morning. I said it at my press conference at the hotel this morning. I challenge Kamala Harris tonight to at least tell the American people where she is on each of those issues. I challenge her tonight to at least apologize to the families, like the families of Laken Riley, like the families of countless other Americans, Rachel Marin, who have had people who have died at the hands of the consequences of the southern border crisis. If she does that, you know what, I'm not going to vote for her because of it, but I will applaud her as a leader. But she has an opportunity to do that tonight. Let's see if she steps up to the plate and does it. And if not, I think voters should see through this charade for what it is. Country where, for example, people who come and immigrate to the country, there's a civics test they have to pass to say they know what the voting system's about.
All right.
I think every high school senior should have to pass that as well. All right, good luck, guys. Thank you for keeping everybody safe. I appreciate it. Thanks for keeping everybody safe, all right? That's the number one job. It's the number one job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.
What are you doing at the DNC?
Engaging in open debate. I held a press conference this morning. I did some interviews. I'm a surrogate for the Trump campaign, as you know, and so did some interviews at their request, and I believe in open debate. What you doing, guys? Thank you, guys. Yeah. Thank you, man. Take care. Thank you. Chris?
Yes, sir.
You know, I wish I brought my son. He would have loved this. A tow truck. Being a tow truck is like his dream, actually.
Yeah.
We get a picture?
Awesome. Yes. Very good.
Good to see you. time with you.
I'd really appreciate it.
It was a good day. It was practicing what we preach. Open dialogue, free speech, open debate. That's who we are. It's what we're about. That's what America was built on. So that's what we got to revive in the country. Nice job. Fun day. Some wild times. We'll head back.
They're having a very cordial conversation. Actually, it turns out you can't talk to Democrats, but you can talk to communists. No problem. All right, you're up.
Back on the clock here, folks. We are
More running back. Should we go running back again?
Pick 71 overall. This is set pick 70. This is the last pick of the 5th round. Should we go running back?
Scroll up here. What's on the auto draft right now? What's the player rank?
Would be
DeAndre
Evan
Swift.
Ingram.
Oh, they're. I wouldn't take a tight end right now.
I don't think so either, unless
Maybe
it
you
was
go quarterback. Maybe you look at what quarterbacks are available.
Quarterback, strong call.
Jaden Daniels could be a very nice rookie selection. Caleb Williams as well. Those guys were just drafted. Aaron Rodgers. If you want some entertainment in your life,
the wild card pick.
Or
Trevor
you go
Lawrence.
T. Lawrence, but you can probably you go T. Lawrence maybe.
You could probably wait for Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, you could do that. How do you look at like I said, another running back can't hurt you. I don't see Scary Terry McLaurin.
I think running back, wide receiver.
You got
Chicago.
No. Go with Terry McLaurin. Yeah, go with him.
Oh my God, dude! You was so last second because of the delay. I don't think you realized that. No. Go with T. And as like Terry's coming out of your mouth, I'm like scrambling, like get to it.
All right, now we got some more time again.
Oh yeah. Oh hey, back on the clock again because I am.
Maybe you
the
wait
end of the river pick.
Maybe you wait for T-Law.
Yeah, I think I could wait. Auto picks though mean that they're going to pick. They'll go to the next available position that they think that it needs for starting round, right?
Right, exactly.
Because like I've technically
it thinks you need a tight end.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I might need to get another wide receiver right now.
Not a bad idea either.
No. Well, I am full on. I do have 2 wide receivers.
Yeah, but you go through those guys a lot too.
So a tight end,
and it's point per reception too. You go Evan Ingram and Trevor Lawrence when it comes back around to you and go Jax. You got 12 seconds here.
Who'd you go with? I'll go another running back, folks. Another running backs.
Not a bad selection, to be honest.
Because
not a bad choice.
This could be a starting tier running back for Chicago at any point if they ever want to get their shit together.
Yeah, that's the problem though with him is that you have to hope that Chicago can play offense this year.
Bit of a gamble.
Yeah. Chicago is known, folks, for having a very poor offense. I don't think they've had a quarterback of note since they won the Super Bowl about 40 years ago.
I like doing an NFL episode. And this kind of came at us a bit of a surprise. Caught me off guard. NFL is here. Listener, I don't know if you're ready for it.
It came like a hurricane.
Mm-hmm. Guess we've had a busy summer news cycle. There hasn't been a lull. We get the Olympics. Olympics, though, not really a real sport thing. It's a sport that you don't have
it's
to
like European sports.
I've heard it described as the appeal is that you don't have to have a commitment to it, like a full season of sport. Think about it. It lasts a couple weeks, like 2 weeks, and it's done with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for 4 years. That's right.
Yeah. So you can tune in right away. You know what's going on. you're a busy individual, or your brain, your focus is not specifically on sports and television. You don't have the heart for a real sport season. So you passively enjoy a very low stakes, very low commitment type fling, a 2-week fling. It's there and it's gone. And this is why people say that women like the Olympics.
Yes, they do.
That's the reason it's easier for them to follow, right?
Yeah. Incels, get yourself out there during the Olympics. Women will be watching them. Pack your brain with Olympic knowledge and just share.
Yeah. For the pickup artists out there, throw this in your next audio tape. Just go to the Olympic games, wherever they're at, as a high value male. You show up there and the ratio is going to be nice. But you need a steadfast heart of a man to enjoy a real sports season, like the NFL.
Yeah.
Any predictions this year, Lee, with the 2024-2025 NFL season?
Oh, predictions.
More
No.
Taylor Swift or less Taylor Swift?
Unfortunately, Ryan, I think there's going to be a lot more.
More Taylor Swift.
That's right. The NFL knows a partner when it sees one.
Will we at home get in on the pregame land acknowledgments that most NFL teams will start doing? Will that be a part of the pregame broadcast, you think?
I'm telling you, most Americans would have no idea what was going on if they started doing land acknowledgments like they do in Canada and Australia.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that being on during like a Houston Texans game?
Just imagine it like a 57-year-old man with his big old TV above his fireplace, standing there with his arms crossed, kind of in between, about to go grab another drink, and then Collinsworth speaking solemnly into the screen. And here, before you, we acknowledge the past hunting grounds of the Seminole people around North Florida and the where is now Everbank Field at Jacksonville Jaguars Stadium here in beautiful downtown Jackson. Just confused, unsure what's happening. And then it's over, and then he goes back to what he was doing, grabbing his
They're gonna think they're
and guacamole.
I accidentally changed it to the History Channel before I put on the game. Am I in the right station?
Yeah, in their head, they're going through like, is this why they're doing the can't hit the quarterback in the helmet anymore? I wonder if this has to do something to do with the blue flag that will be thrown in anticipation of a coach challenge. Is this what they meant when they're doing a new kicking rule? Because let's face it, there's been a lot of rules that have changed in the NFL past 10 years. A lot of rule changes. It's not the NFL of 2006 anymore.
No.
Good thing or bad thing?
The kickoffs are different.
The kicker will still kick off from his own 35, but his teammates will now line up on the opponent's 40, which is 25 yards ahead of where they lined up in past years. And they cannot move downfield until the ball is either touched by the opponent or hits the ground. The receiving team must line up at least 9 players between the 30 and 35 yard line in what's being called the setup zone. And they're allowed a maximum of 2 players inside the landing zone, which is between the goal line and the 20. If a kickoff hits short of the landing zone, the receiving team automatically starts at their own 40-yard line. If it lands inside the landing zone and goes through the end zone, the drive starts at the 20. Any kick that is downed in or lands in the end zone and goes through results in a touchback to the 30-yard line. If a kickoff goes out of bounds, the receiving team takes possession on its 40-yard line. Finally, onside kicks are only permitted in the fourth quarter.
Because back in the day, when the kickers on the sidelines would be smoking cigarettes and taking a shot of vodka, and then they come out on the field They're about 45 pounds overweight, and they kick the ball to like the 10-yard line.
Yeah, and that was
Now
sufficient.
kickers, yeah, and that was sufficient. They're like the best of the best.
Oh, we're back, folks.
Uh-oh.
On the clock, the end of round
Mahomes.
7. Overall pick number 98.
Do we go running back again? Just to piss people off?
All positions, best available. We still see running backs and wide receivers down the line.
Maybe now's the time to take a QB.
Let's see what's available in the QB slot. Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Aaron Rodgers, Brock Purdy. So, yeah, they're still available.
Yeah, T. Lawrence is way down there too. Tua.
So I imagine they're about to go this round.
Well, so many guys are on auto draft. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 that I can see. I think maybe 5, 6, 7 guys are on auto draft right now. So they're just going to take on auto draft. They just take the highest ranked guy.
But no, it factors in the availability on the lineup. So it will start. It will take quarter. It will. I think what will happen is it will take quarterback. Your auto pick would be quarterback. See that? Even though best available.
You don't have one yet. Yeah.
Yeah. You like that idea?
Yeah.
I'm not ready for it yet, so I'll get another running back, baby. Zach Moss. Oh wait.
Oh no! It
auto pick double.
It auto double picked for you. You were a little too late there.
Oh shit!
Jaden Daniels, welcome to the club.
Okay.
Jaden Daniels, welcome to the club. That was not an intentional pick.
Jaden Daniels and Zach Moss.
I think Zach Moss is a backup, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, probably this far down. Okay, Jaden Daniels. Don't have a picture of you. Don't know what you look like. Hope you're a stud in the NFL.
Handsome.
Handsome.
Oh,
reports are coming in that he is handsome.
Zach Moss listed as starting running back on Bengals' initial depth chart.
Really?
Yep. That's a steal. That's a sleeper right there. That's a 9th round sleeper.
Well, that's who I was going to pick. And then I was going to pick probably Trevor Lawrence, but
you can still get him. You can still get him.
Maybe I was divinely guided there and missed the bullet to the brain by picking another lesser quality.
Oh, Jalen Daniels, Jaden Daniels. Just some information. He was at LSU and was the 2nd pick in this year's draft.
Okay.
Very highly respected prospect, but has never played an NFL game.
Just a side note, I'm back in the basement right now. It's been a little cooler up here. So the roommate is home and I can still broadcast freely. I don't have the dog annoying me. Took the dog up to work yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Went in on a Saturday. It's a warehouse workshop. She did great. There was 5 total of us there. The neighboring warehouses in this industrial park. No one else was at work. So she kind of had the park to roam free along with inside. She did good around the power tools. I was real proud of her. And then when I got home, I didn't have a dog annoying the shit out of me while I was tired. That, my friends, is a little W. It's a big W in a big L world. Stack the W's where you can. Of course, we take that mentality to our picks in fantasy football.
About closing out round 9 right now out of 16.
We'll leave the entire draft synopsis in the show notes. We could check out my team yet to be named. I got to work with my players. I got to see see how things are panning out.
Who else is in the Garbage Juice League this year? Before we get into your team here.
Yeah, Nancy Pelosi, Hunter
Yep.
Biden, Jeb
Yep.
Bush,
Yep.
Ron DeSantis,
Yep.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
She's the best of all of them.
Yeah,
Did we get Bobert this year?
she's been pretty tough to get a hold of. She keeps a pretty busy social calendar. We are in the middle of round 9.
I think JD Vance and Tim Walz are going to co-manage a team this year.
A unity ticket team. That's beautiful. And maybe that's just what I'll name my team here. The JD Vance and Tim Waltz unity ticket fantasy football team.
Trevor Lawrence still on the board. He's looking.
Same with Aaron Rodgers, which does make sense.
You're getting close to being able to pick again here. May want to find a tight end for you too.
Yeah.
Let's focus on getting a tight end at this point. Ooh, slim pickings here. Any of these guys? Maybe a Dallas Goedert. Like the best one they got there. He's just questionable. Maybe he's not that badly hurt. Can you click the little box there? This little newspaper so we can see what's going on with him.
I think this sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
7th season.
Borderline tight end 1. Well, the Eagles are good. He'll catch touchdowns. You may have to find a guy on the waiver wire too, but I'd say
that or this Dalton Schultz.
Dalton Schultz, the best tight end name ever.
Right.
Chad, the chattiest Chad, Dalton Schultz. Limited ceiling, fringe tight end 1.
What's his name? Looked pretty good last year. They whooped up on the Jaguars.
Houston?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Are you going to be able to root for a Houston player?
That's true.
Yeah, I think you chose right there.
Yeah, the guy that looks most like a Fish fan in the entire NFL. The guy that looks like a patron in the audience at a Fish concert more than any other guy in the NFL.
Dallas Goedert?
Dallas Goedert. Goddard.
Fish fan.
Go.
Goddard.
Go, Dirt.
So, look.
Tight end again? No. What do we do now?
No. We're done with tight ends.
Defense?
No. Go to flex. Let's see who we got available. Ty Lockett, Gus Edwards, Chase Brown, bunch of guys that are kind of hurt.
So is it smart to have
4 or 5 running backs?
A backup?
Yes, it is. It is actually very smart.
Yeah, so that would be Gus.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's one of the backups of
Look, hey, no, if K Williams hurts himself, first play of the year, Kyron Williams breaks his leg, you want to have his backup on the bench because that guy's not going to be the first one. No, which is Gus Edwards.
Yes.
And now you got some. Do people do trades in this league?
People do trades. Yeah.
You got a lot of running backs. People are going to want those. Like you said, strategy from the start. We've executed that strategy. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 running backs.
I feel powerful. I feel like Thanos on his conquest for all the power rings. That's a nice little visual.
You know what song you need to put in there? Like this dun dun dun. I need to play that song for you. Or send it to you.
Hell yeah. Discord it.
Yeah.
Discord helps as a media hub for all that jazz. Looking at wide receiver Brian Thomas Jr. of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Who is that?
Rookie.
No face.
That's right. We have an outlook. We don't have a
he's a first round pick.
Yeah.
He's a first round pick for the Jaguars.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a sleeper right there.
This could be it. This could be a dynasty making duo.
Oh no, there's too many auto picks. He's gonna get selected here.
Yeah, most likely.
But someone will wind up dropping him. I thought I saw Marshawn Lynch there for a second, but it's Marshawn Lloyd. Do you see that down there?
Yeah, close.
I wonder if he was named after Marshawn Lynch. His mom just knew he'd be a NFL running back. It's a great name for an NFL running back is Marshawn
It is.
or Chuba. He just sound like a trying to tackle a block of butter.
Romeo Dobbs, wide receiver, Green Bay.
We've talked about that skit a few times, probably.
Yeah,
Key and
it's
Peele
that
skit.
that time of year, folks, where
That
we
time of
play
year.
the East versus West battle. Key and Peele skit. Some dad humor right there. Of course, that bit was like now it's like 10 years old.
It is old now.
Folks, I love my team. I've done amazing things in this draft. To recap here, my roster as it's filled in, going quarterback, Jaden Daniels of the Washington Commanders. Travis Etienne Jr., the Jacksonville Jaguars, running back number 1. Kyren Williams, running back number 2. Of course, the Los Angeles Rams. Okay, this is what I was asking about. What are Edwards is on the Chargers.
Yeah. Oh, did we take the wrong guy?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. That's what, like at the last
We're
second,
so
though.
stupid.
So dumb.
We're so dumb.
So many mistakes already in just one simple round.
It doesn't matter. Look, Ryan, I'm telling you, your team is very good already.
I think the team is great. I love what happened. And you know what? It does make me think about the very questionable decision to get the defense and a kicker in top 10 rounds.
No. Oh my God. What a mistake.
Okay.
How
You
could
could
you make
make
such a
you can make
mistake?
an argument that there has been defenses that have helped.
Oh, you're on the clock again.
Hey, we're on the clock. We're back on the clock because there's a lot more auto picks. This will be pick 154. End of round 11. Who am I gonna go with? Curtis Samuel.
There are plenty of nice looking running backs. Great names on the board. Marshawn Lloyd.
We love the name Marshawn for a running back.
Antonio Gibson is a name I've seen before. But wide receiver wouldn't be a bad choice here. You don't have anyone outside of Coop and McLaurin.
Yeah.
Cup.
And who are we thinking?
I don't know any of these guys. I have no idea. Literally just pick one.
Curtis Samuel, he put up some numbers last year.
5 touchdowns. No, last season 4 touchdowns.
Oh, he's with the Commanders. Yeah.
Oh, he
Okay.
just signed with the Bills. Yeah, take
Yeah.
him. Take him.
Yeah.
Hit that big red button. There you go.
And next up.
Maybe a backup QB would be a nice move.
You see how it's saying you're next auto pick would be a
Oh
kicker
yeah. Well,
because it wants to
when
fill
you
in your roster for you.
when you auto draft, you just wind
Yeah,
up, better to get depth than pick a defense and a kicker that you're gonna have to switch out week to
yeah,
week anyway.
because that's what happened, and that's why there's still talent available
A lot of talent. I mean, the amount of good running backs you have.
because teams have filled in their defenses and their kickers and wasted that spot.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
So
now
I
you have Curtis Samuel, who
yeah,
I didn't know before then. Maybe a quarterback, a backup quarterback before it gets too late here, just in
quarterback.
case Jaden Daniel is not good. Maybe like a T. Lawrence
Here we
reaching
are,
early.
folks.
Deshaun Watson. Yeah, whatever. Or early reach.
Come on back to home, Trevor.
Country road, take me home to the place I
Northwest
belong.
Georgia, Carter
Jacksonville.
County. It's a city that's just a high school for football players. Cartersville, Georgia. Shout out to all the Cartersville Cool Cats. Holy shit. That would probably be a place that could have a Jaguars bar. Hometown boy. Of course, I hit up just around near Atlanta, downtown, east side area. There's a Jaguar bar. Bolt City Brigade, Atlanta Division. I don't really like the bar. Got bad vibes. But begrudgingly, I go there to support the team when the team is ready to be supported. And that's, of course, when they're doing good. If they're not doing good, I'm not going to watch their games. I'm a busy man. But this is the internet's number one lifestyle, culture critical Jacksonville Jaguars podcast. And as so, we're your home for the best takes and predictions for the Jacksonville Jaguars going into their 2024-2025 season. And I think our draft here, the ESPN Fantasy Football Draft, the Any Given Sunday League, things are slowing down. It's round 12.
Yeah, it's this is the time where
The
everyone just
scraps
starts going to sleep.
are to the side of it. Oh, we're back again, folks.
Back on the clock.
This
Back
is
on the
pick
clock.
182.
Emergency time. This is where leagues are won or lost.
Round 13. Ding, 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 ding. So, 2 more rounds. This is end of round 13. My next pick will be next pick overall. I'll start round 14.
Yeah, you got one more cycle after this. What are you going with?
Defense or no?
No. Hold it to the end. There's no difference between them.
Yeah.
Keep drafting running backs, wide receivers. One of these guys is going to be good. Just by
one of these guys has got to have some kind of season.
He's the backup for Christian McCaffrey, which again, Christian McCaffrey gets hurt all the time. That's why he's worth something here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you could go running back and wide receiver here, just to get a little more depth. I always recommend to folks get as much depth as possible. Just by playing the numbers, one of these guys is going to be good. Maybe even 2.
How do you feel about Elijah Mitchell, San Francisco?
Look, low cost, high reward.
That's right. That's why we grabbed him, folks.
Welcome to the team, Elijah. Welcome to the team. Maybe a wide receiver.
Yeah.
One that we've heard of before.
Dontavion. That's excellent name. Dontavion Wicks. Oh, what a great name.
I feel maybe you have to take him just on name alone.
Taking him because of the awesome name. Dontavion Wicks. Welcome to the winner's circle. And that will close out my draft, folks.
Yeah, you can basically auto draft defense and special and kicker. They'll do that for you now.
It will fill that in as needed, which I imagine that's going to be. See, now all the teams that have been auto picking, they're going to start getting the wide receiver, the running back positions. the tight end position. But
You've
that's
already
too
had
late.
your pick of the litter. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's too late. The point differential.
You already had your pick.
It is rare that the point differential that you're going to get from a kicker position and a defensive position will vary that much amongst the available spots. You just wait, folks. Wait for that position. Few people still remaining that haven't auto picked. Shout out to the real ones. You know who you are if you're hanging around here around 14, like myself, holding out from the auto pick. Unless you make a mistake and you're back to back, and then it forces your hand to do the auto pick, and then I feel like that happens every year now that I remember it.
All the time.
If you wait till the clock runs out, then your team is then assigned the auto draft. But if you're back-to-back picks, you have no time in between to stop that from happening, as I learned here early on. But it actually helped me out, so lucky me.
Amen to that. Well, this has been a blast. First of all, you're welcome. I think I've guided you to draft one of the best fantasy football teams I've ever seen in my life.
I think the rest of the league should be shitting their digital pants right now. Oh, on the clock once again. This is pick 210, round 15. Who do you get? Who do you get? That's right, a kicker and defensive. And I think what they're telling me is they're saying, get this kicker, Dustin
He's a Florida
Hopkins.
State alum. He was in He played in Tallahassee.
Oh my God, that's interesting. Fantasy
You guys
points
have that in common.
predicted. We'll take them.
Yeah.
Back on the clock again for pick overall 211. The New York Football Giants. I see. The Jaguars on there? Jaguars have been selected. Interesting.
You're gonna have to trade for him. Use one of your 10 running backs to get the Jag defense.
I wonder if I care enough, if it matters enough to think about this. No, it doesn't. New York defense. You're on the team. Your roster's now full. You completed the draft. That's it. Pick 16 to 16. Great job, everyone.
New York Ryan.
This is Ryan exiting the chat. And we could end it there. That'd be pretty cute. That'd be a pretty cute thing to end it on. To speak on other happenings beyond the league. My life has been sucked into work. I've been working a lot, doing a lot of work.
Thanks, Joe Biden.
It's been a pretty exhausting week. I got more responsibilities with my new title.
What is your title?
Head carpenter for the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got promoted to head carpenter?
That's right, folks. I work with typically the same 3 or 4 people on these shows, and there's been a pretty consistent rotation of who takes department heads, and there's the perfect storm of a couple people saying, no, I don't want to do it again, and then a couple people not being available. And I know I wasn't their first choice, the company's first choice, so it is a very funny position to be in. But I graciously accepted the position, and now I'm kind of in charge of carpentry, whatever the hell that means. I told them immediately I'd like the position to be changed to director of carpentry, and I'd like to go by that. Just start showing up with a turtleneck and start quoting Shakespeare. With a higher title comes doors around you to start opening, doors that you didn't even know were there. When it comes time to my gossip segments, conversations about lifestyle, those are all going to improve. Everything's going to get better. Stay tuned to that. And NFL bold big predictions. The NFL season is here. It's everyone's favorite sports season. As a country, NFL season, it's just like, it's kind of why we do it. It's kind of why we get up every day and go about these lives, serving, we're gonna get Coconut Lady. We're gonna get who's that?
Oh, that funnel cake dad.
Funnel cake dad.
What you gonna do?
Boys.